Have you ever had that one cartoon that you initially despised with a passion back then when you were a lot younger, but as you grew up, you started to become a lot more begrudgingly appreciative of it and started to see a lot more strengths that managed to hold up with time? Well, one cartoon that managed to do that for me was the Disney Channel cartoon Dave the Barbarian. Picture this. I was a 12-year-old sixth grader really getting into anime and a lot more action cartoons. And then came Dave the Barbarian on Disney Channel. I remember being thoroughly pissed off, annoyed, and just giving a lot of acidic and visceral sentiments about the characters, mostly when it came to Dave's quite frankly effeminate attitude, despite him being this muscular and really handsome dude in theory. And Chuckles, the silly piggy's whole want to take over the world and just being annoying with that voice. And I could also remember how I was initially ticked with Princess Candy's diva attitude. But the only characters that I remembered loving were Lula, the talking sword, Fang, who I would argue was really the most fun character I ever watched from the show, and Faffy, the little dragon. I also remember being quite annoyed with all the other villains because they just seemed so annoying. Yes, I know that a lot of my fellow internet reviewers really love this show and enjoy it, but I was one of the minority. I slowly started to appreciate it a lot more in my early to late teens, and nowadays I actually kind of appreciate it as an adult, but that didn't stop me from just saying, yeah, it's not the greatest show that Disney Channel ever produced, let alone the creator of Weekenders, Doug McHale, ever produced, but it has its charm. It still has its fun moments, but I guess that I just went from really hating the show's guts to actually liking it so darn much.